Hello, and welcome to Seattle Boat Company Marina. Today, we're going to review some key objectives to create a fun and safe environment. The following procedures are evaluated on a weekly basis to ensure our marinas are operating at 100% efficiency. It is your responsibility to make sure all tasks are completed correctly. Let's begin with facility appearance. The first thing you're going to want to do in your shift is make sure that you check in using the check-in sheet located in the marina office. Next thing you're going to want to do is make sure that all dock lines are properly coiled at all docks in the marina. From there, make sure that all of the boots and fenders are clean and clear of any debris. Next, we're going to want to make sure that all docks are clean from any debris or any clutter. If you see something, make sure you fold it up and tuck it away so it's out of sight and out of mind. All FunShare dock numbers should be visible on all docks and all appropriate signage placed properly. Also, some small cleaning tips: make sure all spider webs are removed from the entire dock and that music is playing from all speakers located at the marina. Next, we're going to go over gear storage organization. Everything in the FunShare shack should be organized from small to large, including life vests, and then any ropes, boards, or other items should be neatly categorized in the organized bins inside. If you're working at the Newport location, make sure all vending items are stocked at all times. All fuel kits should be on site and accessible for everyone. Fuel spill kits include
absorbent sock, pillow, and mat, disposable bags, and a tamper-proof sealed container. Additionally, make sure all sanitation stations are fully equipped and operational.
Now we're going to do the fleet and gear section. So the first section is going to be, is the boat properly secured and fended off? So making sure that you have a tie point here and a tie point at the stern. The proper knot that we use to secure the boat to the cleat would be the standard figure 8, which is one loop around, across, and then you make a loop or a half hitch to secure it to the dock. And then of course, you always make sure that you coil the line properly. The other portion that's important is the boat is properly fended off. So always making sure that you test the boat after securing it, that it rests on the fenders and there's no other portion that it hits. Next section is inspecting for the proper safety gear on board. First thing is make sure that there's always a skier down flag in the boat. So a skier down flag can be right here in the cockpit. And then the next section we would go to is coming in here to inspect and make sure that there's proper PFDs and throw cushion on the boat. So in here is going to be your life jackets and throw cushion. So always making sure that there is a throwable device and at least 6 of the personal flotation devices on board. And in the Malibus, there is a fire extinguisher. So those are all required to be on every boat. And the next section would be looking for the flare kit and the whistle. The flare kit and the whistle should all be in the glove boxes of the boats. Here's a pocket flare. Always proper to check that the expiration is up to date. So this is January 2024. And then there's also, it's required to have an audible device. In case the horn wasn't working and you needed to signal for help, you would have a whistle. Okay, the next one would be the paperwork, is the proper paperwork on board, and that would be registration and insurance. So making sure it's the current registration for the correct boat. And then that there is a accident reporting form in here. Gives you the instructions on what to do in the event of an accident. All of that should always be located in the glove box in a secure Ziploc baggie. Now that we've covered gear, we're going to move into the fleet, or the condition report of the boat. First thing that we look at is are all the carpets and flooring all clean? In this case, this has the deck in it. The next thing you would move to then is just overall condition of the vinyls. Are they free of footprints and stains? Have you taken that and wiped it down? And then the last section that's on there is the cooler. Is just taking a quick visual reference of the cooler. Is it being cleaned out and ready for the next member to take the boat out? So, and then Lastly would be overall condition report, looking for any damage. So just do a overall view of the outside of the boat. And in this case, you can see here is a good example of damage that occurred on the boat. So this shouldn't have been there before the boat went out, and if it came back with this damage, you'd want to point that out to the member and show them where the damage has occurred. Now we're going to take a look at proper teammate attire.
All employees must wear an official Seattle Boat Co. t-shirt or jacket and closed-toed shoes, a visible name tag, a life jacket on at all times, and a charged radio.
When interacting with customers, always use the greet method. Greet. Now, what is greet? Greet simply is glad, ready, eager, enthused, and tuned in. So you need to be glad when that customer gets here. You need to be ready when that customer shows up. You need to be eager, you need to be enthused, and you need to be tuned in. They're the most important thing in the world. That's what greet means.
If you have any questions about anything that we went over today, please reach out to your manager or one of your teammates. Together, we can create a safe and fun environment at Seattle Boat Company Marinas.